New York City Councilman Jim Gennaro. I represent this area on the New York City Council, which is the city's legislature. And in our country, Memorial Day is a day that we remember men and women who have given their lives in the service of our great country. And we also remember in a special way the families of those that were affected by the loss of their loved ones. We have Veterans Day, which comes later in the year, where we salute all veterans, anyone who serves in the military or has ever served in the military. But Memorial Day is different. These are the people who paid the ultimate penalty, made the ultimate sacrifice, gave their life so that their country could live. And it's certainly appropriate that we remember them on this special day, which we do every year. It's a wonderful tradition to honor those who have given their lives so that our country could be free.
We see what is happening in Boston. We see the 9/11. We see what is happening in Israel. What's American people learned about this?
I think what the American people have learned is that we must be very vigilant in the face of terror. Terror is everywhere, and we have to be vigilant. And sadly, there are still those Americans who have not learned that lesson, who feel that, you know, we shouldn't be so strict. We shouldn't, that we shouldn't be vigilant. We should just focus on our freedom. And I think that's the wrong approach. I mean, we have to cherish our freedom. The only way to really cherish your freedom is to make sure that someone doesn't take it from you. And like, that's what's important. That's what we have to focus on. Vigilance in the face of an ever, escalating amount of terror around the world. And I think it's a special burden on this administration to recognize that this terror exists, to look it in the face, do everything that one can to fight that terror, and like, that's how you stay free. Freedom is not free. The terrorists want to take our freedom away, and we cannot allow that. That, I think, is a lesson for America and the world in 2013.
And Memorial Day means a lot to me because it's giving the veterans that fought for our country a day of to be praised and grateful for the country to be grateful for what the veterans have done for the United States of America. And I just think that this day should be given to the veterans, and veterans should be treated very well, especially the Vietnam veterans, the ones that were really shunned when they came home from Vietnam. That's all that I really have to say about it.
American people learned of the history.
Well, yes, I think that it's all terrible what's going on. Everybody should be able to live together, no matter what religion, color, or whatever you are. Everybody should be able to live as one. The Lord has put us here as one person, and we should all be able to live together. All this killing and everything, it's not solving anything. All it is a war that keeps going and going, and we're losing precious lives in wars that I feel are very stupid. It's over land, it's over religions, and everybody should be able to practice what religion they want freely, and that's all I have to say as far as that's concerned.
Memorial Day is very important to me and my family. My mother's kid brother, Howard Goodman, Captain United States Marine Corps, was killed in action 2 months before I was born. And I know how awful it is for the families of war heroes who have been killed in action and who've been seriously wounded in action. And as a result, I've been brought up to take Memorial Day extremely seriously as an important day for remembrance. And I know how important it is to a lot of people. And I'm just grateful that we have this chance every year to remember our fallen heroes.
Do you think the American people learn about this history?
Not enough, I'm afraid. Not enough. I'm also afraid that we've gotten too hardened to death and to war. And I know all people of goodwill want to have peace. And I think on Memorial Day particularly, the best way to remember people who fought so hard for us is to work for peace.